Yep, happy holidays! Hey guys, so it's pretty late at night and I don't have anything else to do. It's that weird, awkward 6 days between Christmas and New Year's, and no one really knows what to do at this time. It's like, do we still celebrate? Do we do nothing? I don't know. So, I asked on my Instagram and my Twitter for you guys to ask me some questions. It's pretty late at night, so you know, some people have asked some questions and such, so we're just gonna answer those, and that's what this video is gonna be about. Our very first question comes from our dear friend LJ on Twitter. Love you, girl. Shout out. LJ asks, who or what inspires you every single day? So, actually, myself, because, I mean, look at me, right? To me, like, your biggest inspiration should come somewhat from the self. You should be your biggest drive to accomplish and do what you want to do. You should want the best for you because you are amazing, because you are talented, because you have so much potential, that everything about you is incredible, so there's no reason for you to not inspire yourself. Outside of me, one of my favorite quotes is actually from Cody Christian, and so if you go to my Twitter, my pinned tweet, it's not like a super popular tweet or something, all it says is, "It's possible," and that comes from a podcast where Cody Christian was being interviewed by some guy, I don't even remember who it was, and he was just like talking about how he went from being like a child in school to teenager to teen actor to now being a successful actor on multiple TV shows. If you go after what you want, then you're going to get it, and I think that's really inspiring to just kind of like a dude that's pretty much around my age, grew up around the same kind of environment, but just pursued his passion and achieved what he wanted. As that's really inspiring to me. Too many apps open. Bradley, from across the pond, who's actually in the United States right now, asked, "Wenn ziehst du nach Europa?" And I will make it to Europe when I have the money. It'd be really cool, I think, to move over to Europe at some point in my life. I don't think that's gonna happen for another 4 or 6 years or so, but I think it'd be really cool, and I think it'd be a very fun experience, especially to live in Germany, since, you know, ich spreche Deutsch, and all that good stuff. Mark asks, what movie have you enjoyed this year besides your own? Well, Curtis 2 has been really incredible to work on, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. No, I'm kidding, that's not happening. Curtis 2 is not a thing. I know a lot of you guys want it to be a thing. Not a thing. A Quiet Place, I thought that was a very interesting concept. I just finished watching Bird Box, actually. I thought that was another interesting concept. Lots of people playing with the senses and all of that. And so I think that's very interesting. I don't know that there's been a die-hard movie that I just absolutely like died loving this year. I think like most movies I've seen this year have been pretty okay, pretty good. Shout out to Zach who showed me Hereditary, funniest movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Jay Lucas asks, would you date someone from a different country? Yes. Tony Photographs asks, what are your plans for New Year's Eve? I don't have any plans for New Year's Eve, if we're being honest. I don't have any big parties, any extravagant events, any place necessarily that I'm going to. A buddy of mine invited me up to Boston, but can't really afford a plane ticket up to Boston right now. I really wish that I could go though. I think it'd be super cool to go hang out up there for New Year's, but I might just end up home alone again. Angel asks, would you do more covers? And I guess it's referring to singing. Yo, I can't sing. What I do, okay. The Lumbee Scientist asks, how did you deal with your back injury? And so that's actually a funny story. Funny story being long story being painful story being not really a funny story. So basically, I had an injury. I went to an orthopedic doctor who sent me to a physical therapist, and that honestly made it worse. The left side of my body was tingling all the way from like my head down to my toes. The entire left side of my body would be tingling. Some people thought I had a stroke or something, and it was just like a pinched disc in my back. And so physical therapy made it worse. I had so many medical bills after just lots of rest, lots of leaving it alone, and honestly it's not fully resolved. Even right now I can feel some residual pain in my spine, so it never necessarily went away, but it's just something that like I'm used to at this point. It's it's not as major or as bad as it was, so it's mostly resolved itself. Our Winter asks, how close do you think you are to your ideal body shape? So far away. The thing about body image is we're never going to be satisfied with the way that we look. We're always going to look in the mirror and want to see improvements, want to see something different. I mean, I even look at pictures right now and I'm like, there are so many things that I want to fix and change about myself. And that I can do, and all it takes is time and effort in the gym. And so it's something that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, if you struggle with body image issues, it's not necessarily something that you ever conquer. You can get more comfortable in your own skin, and you can work out, and you can lose weight, and you can look better, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. You're never gonna be satisfied. You're always gonna be hungry for more. You're always gonna want to change. You're always gonna want to look better. And so for me, like, a bunch of people would say that, like, I'm extremely fit, and to me, like, I'm, like, adequately fit, and I have a lot more work to do. Austin Cato asked, when did you know you were gay? I don't know, I guess I, like, really didn't think about dating anybody until, like, the 7th-ish grade, 7th, 8th grade, and I don't know, I had my first crush on a dude in 8th grade algebra class, so there's that. Pestana Jason, I don't know how to pronounce all those letters together, said, hey Taylor, what do you see on your horizon for 2019 and onward? Relationship, travel, career. As far as like relationships and stuff go, don't ask questions. As far as like my career and travel, like I do have some ideas with what I want to do with my future. It's nothing that I can really talk about right now. It's hopefully something that I will be able to share with you guys in the future. But as for right now, I kind of gotta keep my lips sealed about future plans and stuff. As far as like career and goals and traveling, all of that kind of ties in together, and it's stuff that I can't necessarily share with you guys right now, so I have to just kind of smile and say, you know, you'll see. I'm gonna butcher your name and I am so sorry. Jahel Darquia asked, how's this 2018 been for you through all of the ups and the downs? Personally, hated 2018. I think 2018 was not my best year. I mean, I had my major back injury. I mean, I didn't really have an eventful summer. I didn't get to travel hardly at all. Pretty much after spring break, it was downhill for me. I had some good stuff happen this semester. I had some really bad stuff happen this semester. So overall, like 2018's been a pretty downside year for me. And a lot of people have been asking me, how are you so like happy and how are you so positive? Like, how are you like smiling all the time? And it's just like, I was in a bad place for a long time because of some shit that happened. And honestly, the only person that can make you happy is you. The only thing that can keep you going and keep you moving forward is you. You can't stay and dwell on all the bad stuff. 2019, if you want to say like that new year, new me, you want to say that like wipes the slate clean, you want to say whatever you want to say, like say it, do it, be it, live it, love it. Don't stop, okay? Don't let anything stop you. Like I said, 2018 was a major roadblock for me and has been so many bad decisions, so many bad things that I did, so many bad things that happened to me, so many things that were out of my control, so many things that were in my control and that I still like screwed up on. I live, I learn, and I move the fuck on. A big resolution of mine is just to do what I want to do, to be what I want to be, and to not let other things stop me. And especially not let other people get in my head and make me think that I can't be, do, or want things that I am, can do, and want. Live your life. Live your life. R. Jaglal asks, what new acting gigs for 2018? Also, can you visit Durban, South Africa for me, please? Well, currently I haven't been able to find my way across the pond to Europe, so I don't know how soon I'll be able to make it to South Africa. Y'all, I'm kind of poor. As far as acting gigs, currently, besides my own projects, I don't have any acting gigs lined up for 2019. I've done some fun stuff in 2018, I really have, and I really enjoyed doing it, and I really enjoyed acting. I would love to continue doing it in my future, but I also know that acting work can be extremely difficult to come by. Auditions can be rough. Finding people and making connections can be difficult. As far as like gigs, like I'm open. If any of you guys have any crazy projects that you want me to be a part of, like I'm open. Shoot me an email, my business email, it's listed in my profile. It might be, I'm gonna put it in the description below. Well, that's a little bit more about me that you guys might or might not have already known. So this is kind of really focused on like 2019, I guess, with the new year coming up. And so really, I just want this year to be, I always say this, like I've said this for a couple years, I want this to be the year of me. I want this to be the year of you. I want this to be the year of us. Like I want you to focus on you this year. I want you to block out all the other stuff. Don't think about boys. Don't think about relationships. Don't think about dating and all of that garbage. Don't think about toxic people. Don't think about bad friendships. If somebody's weighing you down, cut that string and let them go. Let 2019 be all about you. Some people will call it selfish. Some people will call it self-absorbed. And I say screw them, because you are important. You are beautiful and you need to focus on you. Do things for you. Make yourself emotionally, mentally, physically focus on yourself this year. That's what I want 2019 to be about. All about you. That's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys later.